Ah, well, I didn't want to be an old, mature adult anyway. Shite. I would like to live through the night, though. Now, if you haven't caught it before, you evidently cannot. What are you mumbling about, Wilson? Damn it, cannot do something. Can you cook bananas? Of course you can cook bananas. You can cook everything. Does he say anything about them? I don't want him to pick it up. I want to examine it. Yum! Well, why don't you yum that? Okay, we probably shouldn't have done that, but life goes on. What are we doing here? Crap. Pull up again. Oh, anyway, you can't put the faux meat in the crock pot, but you can cook it and eat it. However, it'd be kind of hard to tell its effects. I don't know. I think it's under that. So I don't know if it has any healing or not. I don't know if we're hurt or not. I think we are a little bit. Alright, let's, so what are we? 127, 120. 127 to 146. About 19. Huh. Okay. I should probably have let my health go down. What we could do is harvest some honey. Boy, I'm carrying a lot of you don't, oh shoot, didn't make a hole. You don't know, I don't normally make the whole beekeeper thing because it's well, basically unnecessary. I've always got leftover armor. Although, actually, the reason I have leftover armor is when I started playing the game, ooh, a bunny died to probably bee. Well, that doesn't make sense. Why would a bunny attack bees? But anyway, you couldn't stack armor in your inventory and have it automatically be equipped. Oh shoot, don't do that, you dumbass. Why are you set to attack neutral things? I've been thinking about moving those for the longest time. I don't know what happens to your bees if you do. Oh, we need to plant that Lureplant. Sorry, I'm really discombobulated. I'd like to get all these traps worn out and be done with that. And I'd like to finish exploring my caves. That was going to take a while to wear out, isn't it? I should probably just put all the damn things up. Alright, I'm going to plant this here. Now, supposedly it'll harvest your grass for you. Sounds to me like a bigger pain in the ass than it's worth, but we'll see. Now, Wiki has stuff on the lure plants. They've got stuff on, gracious, everything. Krampus, Deerclops. They've got guides. They've got strategies for fighting against them. They've got strategies for giving them Swedish massages. They've got, but anything as far as lure plants, caves, sanity, there's whole big guides on the whole sanity thing and how much each different thing does about sanity. But now sometimes around updates they get behind because the information's coming out so fast and it's hard to keep up with the hot fixes. But as far as what I've seen lately, it seems like they're pretty well caught up on things. Now, if your grass is flat, it needs to be manurified. It needs to be fertilized, actually. Now, where's our... all that's fertile. Now, a lot of this I fertilized probably with spoilage when I first planted it. And if you don't know, see how it's coming up on the left side when it's fertilized? You get 20 cycles of poop. That's Kevin's famous logo on his site. 20 cycles of grass for each poop. But spoilage, you get half of that. So you would theoretically get 10. And white poop, you get 1.5 times. So you would theoretically get 30. So you can kind of do that and forget it. Now, when you're first starting your world, one of the things you can really do to help yourself is grab a bunch of saplings, harvest them, because you don't have to put poo on them. All you have to do is dig them up and replant them at your base, and you're done. So, and that's kind of the gift that keeps on giving, because once you get farms and can cycle through and get dragon fruit, then you can make dragon pie out of 3 sticks and a dragon fruit. So.
I feel like I'm missing a field of something somewhere. And we'd run faster with our stick of running faster. I've seen a couple of comments lately about what does the cane do. I don't know what the exact number's on. Basically, it lets you move about like you would on a road over normal terrain, and then it stacks that on roads. The only problem, if there is a problem, is you can outrun Chester. Now, I haven't outrun Chester in quite a while. The time I did it, he just stopped where he was, and he never caught up. So you might want to kind of keep posted, since you can see him on your map with where he is at any given time if you're doing the walking stick, especially if you're on roads. Now, we should be 8 days from winter, more or less. And Maxwell actually got deer clops without having to spawn him in this time. Now, I try to keep firehounds the hell away from this whole area over here. What you'll get is a firehound will die like right between these two patches and set fire to both of them. I was going to do a Lureplant check. I had at least one comment where he had 3 of them.
Okay, some of the input to date. Gamer12362. In a new world of mine, I didn't open a cave and found a Lureplant. Thing spread fast too. Thibaut de Volder, who I believe is in Belgium, he mentioned on the Roost game that Roost means giant in Belgium, but it may just be a language he knows. I had 2 Lureplants in my base randomly. William Wilson wanted to know if they eat blow darts, because they do eat the eyes will scarf up a boomerang if you throw it at the center, and I have done that. The Alptraum 000 is using them to harvest spiders, and I thought about doing that in Maxwell's world, but my question was, do they eat the silk? And I don't know. Red's Fox. 2 different lure plants spawned in my camp, both while I was sitting a few feet away and during the day. No cave openings at that point, and both after 100 days. He was wondering if they were on a time cycle, maybe 2 weeks in game roughly. I assume from the update is what he's talking about. Neck Up 44, I've had 3 lure plants so far. Haven't even touched the sinkholes. I've just a few days above Maxwell. That would be my Maxwell world, and it's been 20 or so days after the update, and they are pretty common. So somewhere 2 weeks in game days, I'm thinking after the update. Dux Ryu, D-U-X, Dukes, maybe Ryu, 32, just happened to me as well today. Made a world after the first caves update with Maxwell. I haven't opened any caves yet, but after I burned away a patch of trees, a lure plant showed up.
Now, if I can remember what the hell I was doing. Oh, good, I was harvesting. I can remember that. This blue stuff just seems to be flipping endless, and I'm tired of... I'm trying not to say much about it because I'm tired of talking about it, but boy, howdy. Normally my memory is not good, but you kind of add memory not good to head packed with concrete. And that's kind of where I am. That's one reason we're not doing the camera is I can do a lot of stuff and we'll just edit out the bad parts. That was weird. The rabbit hole had an eye. It almost looked like a mini igloo on it. Speaking of which, we could run up and see how our spider plants grow. Yeah, spider plants grow. Got plants on my mind and my mind on plants, I guess. Or something like that. One thing about those building more traps is with the bunnies at night and the pigs in the daytime, I don't really need them. And that critter hasn't done anything. I think we've harvested everybody. Yes, yes. I am kind of curious about those spiders. I always meant to clear out the last of these. These were way back when I first built this camp, so I'd have wood close for me to personally harvest before I had the pigs doing all that kind of work.
Now, if you're wondering about the plant, the dragon fruit, the farm and all that, really, there's not much I need to do to get ready for the winter anymore. It's kind of a dead issue. I'm very sure I will survive the winter. Assuming I don't do anything stupid, of course. Alright, let's take a quick run up and see how our whole spider thing is moving along. Get that out of our hands because it's actually wasteful. It's not a bad torch. Oh, flint. Somewhere there's flint, I'm sure. God, these are a mess.
Hey, piggies, wake your asses up. Wake up, pigs. Ha ha. Now you're awake, you little snot rag.
Oh! That's just too funny, isn't it? Oh, Lordy Bob. Lordy Bob and pickles. Oh my God. Oh no, now we have to have the camera. Son of a beeswacker. That's just, oh Lordy. Oh my God. It's virginal too. It's still got the planty meat in it. Oh my gosh. Can't get them into the plant. There we go. I was just curious what happens with the silk. Alright, there's silk. I don't know, this might be too much of a good thing. They might have pooped out some monster meat there. I got too far away. Alright, that ate the silk. So I don't know when you kill the plant if you get the silk back or not. That's just funny stuff there. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're out of them now. Well, I think the hounds will make short work of it. I'm tempted to plant this other egg. How tempted are you? Well, very tempted. I don't know. I've got to think that in order to make that harvesting thing work, you'd have to kill the plant to get it to regurgitate the stuff. And I hate to kill the plant this close to the to winter because this is just such a grand little chance to do an experiment. As I've said, testing is not my thing, but you know, when it's thrust in your face,
Well, as entertaining as all this is. Well, I guess they're both out of spiders right now. Well, that should be entertaining in the winter. Well, I didn't get too dangerous. Alright, well, I'm going to head back south. That's all I really wanted to do up there anyway. What do I have up here? Kind of doesn't matter, does it? Hey, people blows. There's all my batty bats. Hi, batty bats. You know I get a damn wing when I don't want one. Is that 2 wings? Of course that's 2 wings. You stupid beefalo. How's my experiment going down here? I would have thought it would have changed meat with that bird it just ate.